Hi guys, welcome aboard of Crypto Cruiser. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about Polkadot. We're going to talk about chart analysis, market research, what Polkadot is all about for people who don't know some fundamentals, circulating supply, what makes it unique, of course, compared to the USDT, compared to Bitcoin as well, and Polkadot, I think it's a very lucrative investment. And of course, anything I say in this video is not a financial advice, it's for pure entertainment purposes. Okay, guys, so let's get started, guys. But before we get to Polkadot, I just want to show you this chart pattern and how it's been playing out. We all know, the people who have been following my channel, uh, this chart pattern has been predicting absolutely every single move for BTC, every single move apart from this one, apart from today. So am I giving up on this chart pattern the way I thought it's gonna play out? It broke this resistance to the downside. It broke, here even my most pessimistic, and it doesn't look great. I have to be honest with you. It doesn't look great. It's not playing out exactly how I expected it's gonna play out. I have to be fully transparent. But I think it is because of the second attempt assassination against Trump, the presidential, the ex-president of USA. I think that's a concern for a lot of people. I think because this is the second time, and the markets are very scared because they don't like uncertainty, and there's a lot of uncertainty. I think that what caused it. But I'm hoping, I'm not gonna lie, for this thing to start going up. I'm anticipating um, some kind of recovery. If we don't see a recovery, then this chart pattern has been invalidated. Unfortunately, for 2 months has been perfect. I'm not gonna lie, has been like every single trade has been successful. From the drop down here, from the bounce, from the consolidation phase, every single consolidation move here, to the local top, to the 57, to the second correction to 54, to the third correction, and to the bounce. And I was expecting something like that to happen, right? To consolidate, but we didn't. We didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't. Now I can only hope for the best. We hold this line here, and Bitcoin doesn't go below that one. Pretty much here. If it drops, and it we can start testing levels. I'm not gonna lie to you, 52,000. The way I thought it would test, but um, so far it's still remaining bullish. But it's my this chart pattern is almost been invalidated. If we don't see like a huge bounce in the days to come, something like this, like a huge bounce, boom, and start coming in, then it's been invalidated, unfortunately. Or the other option is just to consolidate in these levels for a little bit, form let's say a W pattern, and then just slowly moving on the upside. That's another option. But nevertheless, this chart pattern is almost invalidated because the move has to be fast. You know, it has to happen quite quickly. I think the markets are quite scared. They're very anxious, and because of the Trump's attempt on his life. Let's just see the S&P 500 where we are now. I think they're correcting as well. Even though they're holding pretty good on the daily. They're holding pretty good. So I don't think that's a major concern. So at the end of the day, we have to wait and see. As I'm still I'm still hoping for a huge bounce, something like that. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, and we get back. we get back into these channels and forming higher highs and higher lows. And by the end of the month, I set levels of above 70,000. I think this, I mean, unexpected event you know, assassination. It can also be this can be this can be predicted, like COVID or Middle East war or Putin attacking Ukraine. You can't predict that kind of stuff. They just like black swan events, and this is some kind of a black swan event. This can be potentially a bear trap, and we can expect a huge bounce. And this chart pattern won't be invalidated. But so far it doesn't look good. I have to tell you. But in the long term, I'm extremely bullish. So let's get back to the dot chart and the road to 100 and over $100. How it's gonna play out? We're in this huge falling wedge, as I've said before on the weekly chart, and I anticipate to broke out of it soon. We broke out of it once Bitcoin started hitting all-time highs. We break out of it, and potentially we can reach price double-digit prices, um, and double-digit prices, yes, above 10. And then, of course, if Bitcoin, let's say, start hitting 85, 90,000, dot, I think it has the potential to actually outperform Bitcoin in the real altcoin bull market, where we can see meme coins go over 100 billion the way Dogecoin went in 2021. So I think this can potentially play out, and we can start hitting all-time highs around four above 50. First quarter of next year, I'm not gonna be surprised because Polkadot is very exponential. Look at this chart from 21st of December that week. We were around $4. A month like after that, a month and a half after that, we were 10x. 10x from here will be around 40. Testing all-time highs, maybe correct for a little bit the way we did here, and continuation of the trend. In the process, we form reverse head and shoulders, and the price target of that will take us um, above 100, around $114 um, at the end of next year. So a year from now, this potentially can 25x money invested, return of investment 25x will put us. So right now the market cap valuation is 6 billion, so around 120 billion, 130 billion. I think potentially that can happen. I mean, Dogecoin went 100 billion, so I think of course it's possible. We've already reached before 50 billion, so double that previous all-time high and a little bit more. So potentially, of course, it's possible. Compared to the BTC, of course, we have another falling wedge here, and we can snap out of it. Um, before we get to that, though, I just want to show you some fundamentals because a lot of people underestimate uh, Polkadot. But what makes it valuable is these four core components: relay chain, Polkadot's heart, helping to create consensus, interoperability, and shared security across the network of different chains. That will be very massive and very valuable in the years to come. Parachains, independent chains such as Moonriver, Kusama, and many more independent chains that have their own tokens and be optimized for specific use cases. Not only that, but parathreads, similar to parachains, but with flexible connectivity based on an economical pay-as-you-go mode. Bridges allow parachains and parathreads to connect and communicate with external blockchains like Ethereum. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, if something goes wrong with Ethereum, let's say for example Polkadot, it can be a really good substitute for Ethereum because it's secured with a lot of parachains and parathreads and bridges, which makes it a very complicated network and really difficult to break, difficult to hack. Not only that, but it has so many other networks, as I've mentioned. Uh, it's easy to use. There's a lot of people who are actually using it. A lot of people who are actually building different type of applications, such as decentralized finance, gaming, Web3 gaming, meme coins. I mean, Polkadot has, I think, quite a lot of potential and bright future. But of course, it's not a financial advice. What I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. But just you have to keep an eye. You have to be level-headed and be open-minded. Um, it has quite a lot of fundamentals. And as I said, sharded multi-chain network. Sharding will be it's one of the most effective way and the most secured way to actually secure a network. Meaning you can process many transactions on several chains in parallel parachains. Um, I don't know which other blockchain. I mean, ADA went 100 billion, and the fundamentals of Ethereum compared to DOT. I mean, I'm not gonna. I think the Polkadot is way more valuable, strictly on fundamental level, and things that have been actually built on DOT compared to ADA or even BNB. I mean, I don't know about Solana. Solana looks quite impressive, but DOT is impressive on its own. So just keep an eye for the next bull market. I think DOT has a lot of potential. But let's just get back to the chart, to DOT BTC and this big falling wedge. I mean, just I think if we uh, come out of it and and test it, if we broke out of this falling wedge, test it, right? We can potentially um, go like between 12 and 15x on the BTC chart. And I think BTC can actually, I mean, triple. I anticipate Bitcoin to go above between 120 and 160,000 uh, by next year end of next year. So tripling, let's say, or two and a half, will put prices of Polkadot on the USDT. Um, so let's say 12 multiply two and a half, around 30x. 30x from now is $120, the way I'm predicting. So, like almost all roads are leading to $120 for Polkadot. Of course, again, it's not a financial advice. Before you do anything, make your own research. But this could potentially happen, and I mean, it's 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 what makes this investment Polkadot is the fundamentals. It's really well secured. A lot of programmers are building a lot of applications on it. It's definitely not a dead coin. Um, I think it has a lot of upside for DOT. But for now, let's just get back to this chart of BTC. And yeah, again, hopefully this is we have bottomed, right? And I anticipate a huge bounce. If not, then this whole chart pattern has been invalidated, unfortunately, and most probably we're gonna test. We will quickly go down the flash like this, um, like that. And if we start dropping really hard, we and this can be like the last wash off before the continuation of the trend. I mean, I have to say that I have to mention that concern as well, because we broke two um, resistance support lines, the first one and the second one. So I don't know if we hold this one, it will be good. But then I need like a huge explosive on the upside in order to get inside these channels, and then I say, okay, this chart has been playing out with an exception of today. Again, today was a big day. Second attempt of assassination of Trump that rattled the markets. Markets hate um, um, unpredictability. They want stability, and I mean, like this potentially can cost more downside if if uh, if something like that plays out, unfortunately. But we can't predict black swan events, as I've mentioned before. Again, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it for all the support, for all the good comments. Um, if for all those who haven't subscribed and who have been watching my YouTube, please subscribe. It's for absolutely free. There's a lot more content coming. I think this information that I'm sharing with you, it can be quite useful, especially for the months to come, where the real bull market is coming. And and also you can subscribe to my Patreon, where you can get my crypto guidebook for free. It's an amazing book. You can learn so much about DeFi, um, blockchains, how to spot really good meme coin, what's decentralized exchanges, lending protocols, NFTs, Web3 gaming, augmented reality tokens, chart analysis, market research. There's a lot of things that I think can help you be a better investor and better trader overall. Okay, guys, once again, thank you for watching, and we see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.